and welcome to PlumeriaPlay. Today we are continuing our tiny home series and we are building a micro home with only base game and the Pastel pop kit. My goal for this build is to try to fit in every single item from the Pastel pop kit, so let's jump right into it. So we have our lot set as a tiny home. I'm not exactly sure how I want to lay this out yet. I'd like to have maybe a bit of a funkier shape, so I think we're going to go with something a little bit like this. So I'm going to roof this very quickly. So I'm going to do something a little sneaky up here. I want it to look like a little chimney on the side, but if you just draw the square all the way through, it thinks it's a room and it counts as 2 more tiles, but it's not actual space that we're using. So if you just draw 3 of the walls and then draw your other walls separately, you can move it and place it where you want it. And then you have a full room, but it doesn't count as a full room. So it's kind of a fun workaround. Since we're not actually using this space, I don't feel like it's too cheaty. So if you feel otherwise, I'm so sorry. But we are going to do that to make this look like a little chimney going up the side. As far as wallpapers from the Pastel pop kit, the only ones that we got were these 2. So we are going to be using base game wallpapers on the exterior. Since this is a Pastel pop build, I kind of want to go for like a pink house. For our exterior, we're going to be going with this mostly pink siding with some white brick accents. And then I want to slot in a little fireplace up top here. I'm thinking maybe we go with this one. And I'm so sorry if you hear any cats or dogs. We just got a new kitten and it's been a bit of a transition. But the kitten is meowing right now and the dogs were crying at the kitten meowing. So I think I've got the noises pretty much stopped. But you might be able to hear the kitten meowing right now. Okay, I like that fireplace there. And then there aren't any doors or windows with Pastel pop kit, so we're just going to be using some base game things. I'm thinking we'll go with this cute little door, and then just some of the basic base game windows will work just fine. Okay, I'm thinking we'll go with something like this on the front, but I want to kind of lay out what our inside's going to look like. That way we can figure out our floor plan. I can tell you right off the bat, the bathroom is going to have to be one of those 3x3 bathrooms. There is no way we fit in a regular size bathroom, especially if we're trying to fit in everything from the Pastel pop kit. I'm trying to decide if this chimney being in here bothers me, and I think it might. Oh no. Okay, let's see if we can do a different one. Oh wait, if you size this one up, it fits perfect. Maybe that's a little tall though. Might be a little tall. We could move this on the other side of the house though. I think it would look better over there instead of over here. I do think it looks better on this side, but even so, I don't think it needs to be quite as tall as it is. But if that's the case, then that chimney doesn't really work anymore. Let's go with that one. I feel like that looks good. That's quite nice from the front, I think. Okay, and I think then the inside will be set up kind of like this. We'll have a small little entryway, our bathroom, and probably a little bedroom space right here. And then open kitchen, living, dining, whatever we can fit in. I want to prioritize trying to fit in this stuff from the Pastel pop kit. So what I'm going to do now is try to lay out what that stuff is so we can figure out what we can and cannot fit. And just for the record, these will not be the colors that we're keeping. I'm just trying to get a general layout. So first of all, I know we have a couple of different wallpapers and we'll figure that out. But I just want to lay them out so we know we need to use them. And then, of course, the carpet from Pastel Pop. As far as the big furniture is concerned, we have this bed. I think we can scooch it against the wall right here. And that's plenty of space for your Sims to walk. We can have this nightside stand. I'd love to fit in the desk, and I feel like this little nook right here is perfect for it. And then they also have this chair. There is no way we're fitting all this stuff in. Tell you what, instead of trying to lay out the house, let's just set out what we need, what we want to use. We can go ahead and plop that computer down. We can use this as our trash can. Love this shelf, but it's huge. We can use this in our entryway for sure. Okay, on the bright side with the Pastel pop kit, they do have a lot of little clutter items, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier to use. I think we have the general layout of our floor plan and we have our items all kind of laid out for us. So why don't we add in the rest of the windows that we're gonna wanna use? Okay, I think that's all the windows and stuff we're gonna need. And now that just leaves us to figure out everything else. And this does need to be a functional house, so we don't necessarily have to have a full kitchen, but we're gonna at least need to have like a kitchenette or something. I'm wondering if maybe we just stick in a little kitchenette right here and don't worry about a full kitchen. This fridge is technically base game. It is part of the rewards that they're doing, and we can just get it in white and then get a cute little cabinet to go with it. Maybe we'll go with just like a pink and white vibe. Although then maybe this window needs to be higher up. Maybe all the windows need to be higher up. I'm gonna just scooch in our little fridge right here, and then we can scooch our trash can in over on this side. So while it's a little sad, this is technically a fully functional kitchen. I do think we need to go ahead and figure out what kind of color scheme we wanna go for. And I'm thinking we start with the bed. That way we can play off of that. I do a lot of pink and the outside is pink. So maybe we go for like a green and teal color scheme in here. Maybe like a bit of a green and purple could be fun. We could also do blue and pink. That way it kind of feels like the outside too. I think I kind of like that. And this is one of my favorite swatches on this bed. Let's do a pink, yellow, and blue color scheme. Why don't we just do carpet in this area over here, and then we can just do a nice wood floor in the rest of it. I don't want it to feel too overwhelming, because I feel like if we do it like that, then this space feels more like its own thing, like more like a full bedroom. And we could even put a wall right there, honestly. I can certainly double check, but I think that that is fully functional. I say for this room, we just go with baby pink wallpaper on all the walls except for this one back here. And then the strawberry wallpaper is a fun little accent piece back here. And then on the nightside stand, we'll grab the salt lamp. Let's get it in the full green color. I think it adds a nice little pop. And then maybe we'll also go ahead and grab this little flower stand, because I think that's quite cute. And then we'll do the green and yellow flowers on that nightside stand. Our bathroom is going to be super duper simple. I would like to go with a more fun color tile because this is a very bright house. So I think we'll do this pretty blue color on the walls, and then we can just do a white tile on the floors. And for our bathroom, there will not be a sink in the bathroom. Ooh, but that means I need a sink in the kitchen. Okay, we might have to change that in there. So for the bathroom, we're going to be putting a toilet on one side and a stand-up shower on the other. As far as decorations go, we'll be keeping it very minimal. So I'm gonna just grab this to go in the shower area. We'll get a little toilet paper roll on the side, and then maybe a cute little pink towel to go above the toilet. Also just getting some blinds for a little bit of privacy. It could be fun to use this rug in here and just size it down a bunch and put it in front of the shower. It needs to be in between. I guess I could pull T.O.O.L Mod out. Okay, so we have that rug scaled with T.O.O.L Mod. So we are gonna use it here as our bath mat. And I think that is such a cute little bathroom, especially for it just being so small. I actually think instead of putting those paintings there, I'm gonna move them right here by the door. I feel like it would be better suited there. I'm wondering if maybe we could put this mirror like behind the bed where I had that artwork originally. It doesn't really work though. Maybe if we scaled it down some. It doesn't scale. I was hoping maybe we could put this at the foot of the bed as like storage if we scooted some stuff. And we don't necessarily have to have that mirror in here. So I'll put it out here for now and we'll see if we can find a spot. But I'm just wondering if maybe we size this down and scooch the bed into the wall a little bit. I don't want it to clip all the way, but just enough to give ourselves some extra space at the foot. Ooh, I think that's gonna work. Okay, wait, that works actually. That's a miracle. And then let's change this to be yellow. So it just looks like they have a little storage now at the end of their bed. I think that looks so cute actually. I think that's gonna be our bedroom and bathroom space all done, except I need some curtains right here. We're just gonna be going with these really simple white ones from base game. So let's head back out into our main area. I think it could be nice to use this one in just a simple color. Maybe we'll just go with this cute minty green, or is that kind of a blue? Either way, I think that looks really nice because we're kind of trying to mix and match colors a little bit here. I do think we should scoot our kitchen maybe over to this wall. So I'm gonna scooch around some stuff and let's see if we can fit that in. And honestly, if we're moving our kitchen over here, I think we'll be able to fit in a stove now, which will be nice because then it'll be fully functional. I kind of want to put in a full fridge, but if that's the case, we're gonna have to change this window situation. So maybe let's do that, and then we will get the fully sized fridge. I'd like to be able to maybe use this here as some kitchen storage, but we are definitely gonna have to sauce it down. So maybe that's gonna go here, and this open space is open shelving. And I say let's go with the pink color in here. I like the idea of just doing a white desk to kind of help make the space a little bit neutral. I think we'll keep the pink chair and go with the minty green rug, as well as the minty green and pink computer. I am going to be grabbing the candles from the pastel pop and putting them there on the corner of the desk, and I think in those we'll get like pink and yellow. For the trash can, I'm going to scooch it in over by the desk like it's the desk trash can, but really it's going to be your house trash can. Maybe we put the corkboard in right here, and I think I actually really love just the pink and yellow. Oh, and we need to get a sink. That was like kind of the whole point of changing everything around. And then let's get the pink heart with the yellow bag. And I would like to get this rug again that we have here as a welcome mat. And I think for this rug, we're going to get this checkerboard pattern with the pink, green, and purple because it's kind of going with what we've got happening so far in here. And then I think for our living room space, we're going to put a little TV stand right here, and then we'll, that's not going to work. Let's see what we can do. Maybe let's actually put our TV stand here right when you walk in, and then we can put our couch right here. I say we can use this mirror as like a check yourself out before you leave the house mirror, although this also has a mirror on it, so maybe that's a little weird. I just don't really have anywhere else I can put it unless I put it in the bedroom. I think it looks a little odd behind the bed, and I feel like maybe it looks like too much if we put it on this wall, but I think it might have to go on this wall. Well, what if we did the mirror over on this side and then we put our little pictures over on this side? And then we can give the mirror more of the pink vibe. That way it blends into the room a little bit better. So I think that'll work because I'd almost like to put a little hanging TV in here. That way we can use this space for some clutter. So we'll grab that TV. I'm thinking for this, we go with the green. And honestly, this chair, I kind of want to do the cow print. I think a lighter pink is nice. So the things that I have not used yet are just this chair and this little table right here. I guess we could get this and size it down. I'll have to bring Teddy in here to see if that's still walkable. And then maybe we can create like a little reading nook back here, but that feels very squishy. What I'm gonna do is go grab Teddy and see if she can even use everything, and then we will go from there. Okay, miraculously she can walk past that. Okay, so all of that worked just fine for Teddy. I don't really love how this little section looks, so let's see if maybe we can do something better with that. But what we can do is at least get this trash can out of the way and move it over here by the door. It's really just this chair. Everything else is fitting quite nicely, but this chair is kind of ruining the vibes. I think I have an idea. What if instead of having that chair there, let me get Teddy out. Okay, what if instead of having that chair there, we move the chair into the bedroom space and then move this table out here as like a little coffee table? Because we know she can get through there, and then we can scooch this in a little bit closer to the couch and scooch the couch back some. I'll make sure she can still use the desk, but then that gives us a little room here. Okay, I think I like that way better. So we have our chair over here now with a little lamp side next to it, and then this table that was already cluttered is moved over here. And I think with that, we used everything from the Pastel Pop Kit, but I'm about to make sure that that is the case. I'm moving our candles over onto this table instead of onto the desk, and then we can get some stuff to clutter up the desk and this space. But first, let's make sure Teddy can still use everything. Okay, perfect. Teddy was successfully able to use every single item in this house. So that is excellent. This is a bit of wasted space, but I think I'm gonna decorate with a plant or something. So we will at least make it look nice. So now is just decorating and cluttering. I feel like our color scheme is coming together quite nice. We've kind of got a green, pink, purple in the living room and a blue, pink, yellow in the bedroom, and I feel like that works well together. So I'm gonna get Teddy out of the house and we are going to decorate. And with that clutter, I think that's gonna be our interior done. So we just cluttered up the desk and kitchen area a little bit. We got a few plants back in this little corner. And other than that, I think that is everything on the inside. So let's move on out to the exterior. For starters, I'm going to be moving this a lot over just a little bit. Okay, so I did do a little fake driveway, and we've got a bit of a backyard carved out over here. I feel like this sim would probably have a little bit more structured landscaping. So we are going to be using these bushes and just building them up. And then I feel like it has to be pink flowers. So we are going to just be using this set right here. And then to make it feel like it makes a little bit more sense, we're going to carve out a spot for our garden. And then just using this dirt tile path to go underneath it. I really quite like the way that that is looking from the front, so let's head into the backyard now. To get into the backyard, there's just a little opening over here on this side. I'm trying to decide what I think this sim would like to do. I was thinking flower arranging, but that is not a base game skill, so I guess maybe we can just do some little gardeners back here. And then before anyone says I didn't put it, there is a little trash can right here in this corner. So that's where that is for you. Okay, so I'm keeping the backyard pretty simple. I did a little line of bushes right here. We've got those planter boxes. And then this sim felt like they'd be a lounger to me. Plus these chairs feel kind of, I wouldn't say they feel pastel pop, but they are bright and colorful. So I feel like they fit the general vibe of the build. And then I think a drink tray would be cute here, but we don't have one of those in base game. So we went with this little champagne bucket that you get when you get a gold date. So I could just see the sim back here having a little wine with a friend on a relaxing evening. And then I did decide to slip in a little telescope so you've got some more skill building activities since we weren't able to fit in too many skill building activities inside. But on that note, that is our build done. So this is our micro home that only uses base game and pastel pop kit, and we fit in every single item from the pastel pop kit. So I'm super proud of that. I really didn't think that we were going to be able to do that. So I'm going to be uploading this to the gallery. If you are interested in downloading it, it's going to be called Pastel Pop Micro Home. And I do use hashtag PlumeriaPlay to give you an easier time finding it. But let me guys know what you think in this build in the comments below. Let me know if I missed any items from the Pastel Pop kit. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!